All right. So here we go. What's good, y'all? It's D Lloyd, man. So after nearly 10 years of creating sports video game content, I took a break. As most of you know, I have not posted on this channel in about 6 months, maybe a little over 6 months. I took a break, and honestly, I wasn't sure if I was going to come back. I wasn't sure what the future of this channel was going to be, and I wasn't sure where I wanted, the next direction to go. So I took a break and I took time off. Now, I know you're going to be asking why I took time off. Why did I take a break? What's going on? Nothing crazy. Being honest, I've been making YouTube videos for over 10 years. I just got burnt out. I got burnt out in where I'm at in my life now versus, the college kid when I started YouTube, right? I just got done playing football. I was kind of lost, didn't really know what to do, and this was kind of an avenue that got me through a lot in school, and it helped my career, right? Like most of you guys know, I work in marketing, social media, and a lot of that came from starting YouTube when I was in school. And it just became a situation where I played sports video games, and then through the algorithm and all the stuff that YouTube kind of presents itself, I went from playing, NBA 2K, playing NCAA football 14 back in the day, to Madden, a couple MLB The Show series, to really just Madden, right? Because algorithms and all that good stuff, I started being a one-trick pony, for lack of a better term, in terms of just really posting a singular thing. And I was burnt out, and you guys could probably notice, right? Over the last like 5 years, I was just kind of posting, but it wasn't a passion thing anymore. I wouldn't really say it was a hobby. I was just doing it to maintain. And a lot of it probably is also fear, being honest, right? Because, you get comfortable, you know what works, you get very used to the formula, right? Rinse and repeat. And I didn't push myself. I didn't, push out my comfort zone. I kind of just chilled and sat there for a little bit. And I think that ended up taking a toll. And me taking that step back for the last 6 months kind of got me re-energized, but in a different way. Because of course, college football 26 is about to come out. Madden 26 is about to come out. And yes, I've been, keeping up with all the, progression the games have made. And I'm excited, especially for Madden, surprisingly. Usually I'm a college guy, but Madden I'm excited for. And you get that itch, like, okay, I'm gonna post a franchise series, I'm gonna get back. And it's just knowing me, and if I get back into that same formula, I'm gonna get right back to where I was before, was getting burnt out and not really enjoying the game and just having a good time. So with everything in life, there has to be a pivot time. And of course, for those that follow my other channels, I have been attempting really this pivot, right? My DLloyd NBA channel, over 30,000 ish. I don't know the exact number. It's been a while since I've been on that channel too, in that range. And that was fun. And then with that, kind of pigeonholed myself and just talking about one sport, right? And that became a little tiring. And something I just really realized at this point, right? Like, since I started YouTube, I was in college. Since then, obviously, I got married. I have 2 kids, a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. The 5-year-old about to start kindergarten, which is crazy, just how fast time flies. And with my job and everything that's happening, just don't have the time to really be consistent when it comes to posting. And that is something I've struggled with the last couple of years, is the consistency, because one, I don't have a lot of time. 2, when I do have that time, do I want to do something I'm not really enjoying? And the answer is no. The answer is no. And that's where we came to the conclusion that we're at here. Now, obviously, this is not scripted. I'm kind of just talking off the top of the dome. So if it lacks structure, this is not really, the structured type of video. Just getting my raw emotions out, where I've been and what is next, because I'm back, but I'm back in a different way. I think my time with sports video games has really run its course as a content creator in that space, right? In terms of just creating those consistent franchise videos. Will I make videos talking about those? Absolutely. Will I still live stream from time to time those games? Probably. But that consistency, I'm not sure I have that in me at this point of my life. So making that pivot to what I feel like doing, and that's going to, go into what we're going to talk about next, right? And that's just what is next for my channel, DLloydTV, all my other channels. We're just going to put it all into one. I don't feel like focusing on one channel for this and another channel for that. I know that helps the algorithm. I know why people do it, but for me, I got to get back to just enjoying this and being the hobby that it is, right? This is not feeding my family. This is not any of that stuff, right? This is me enjoying the hobby of creating content, talking to you guys. That's one thing I do miss, just having that dialogue, right? Being interactive, being on social. I really took a break from a lot of it just to kind of take that step back and get that appreciation again and that desire to want to come back. And I think that is why I'm excited to really do something different, because it's almost starting over. It's doing something that I feel like I want to do and something that I have not done. So that's always the scary part, right? Because I know I could throw out a franchise series. I know I could do how to mod Madden video, right? But how many people are going to come along for this ride? I'm not sure. I hope, as we get into talking about sports in hopefully more positive way. Of course, this sports is going to be some negative stuff. I'm gonna have to get on people. I'm gonna have to talk about things, but in a more positive light, right? Because a lot of how sports is covered nowadays is extremely, extremely negative in my opinion. And we're losing that appreciation for the sport itself and the art that it is and the entertainment that it is, because at the end of the day, it's all entertainment for everybody, right? So I want to get to where I could talk about all the sports that I'm interested in, and I could just talk about what I'm interested in. If I have interest and I feel like talking about it, we're going to talk about it. If I have something I want to react to, we're going to react to it. That is pretty much what we're going to do here on this channel. It's just going to become really an IRL, me sitting in front of a camera and talking or reacting to what I want to talk about. And it's probably more often than not going to be about sports. Honestly, that's my love. That's what I love to do, right? That's my entertainment. I don't really watch TV. I'm not a huge movie goer. It's really video games and sports, right? And that's what I watch. ESPN is pretty much on 24/7, or NFL Network, or NBA TV, or I'm watching something about some type of sport. That's pretty much all it is, right? So I kind of want to lighten things up, just be able to talk to you guys freely, no stress, not worried about numbers, not worried about any of that good stuff. Have fun and experiment with some stuff when it comes to the content and enjoy what I want to do without having such a crazy sacrifice in terms of time, because I'm a father, I'm a husband, and those are really the priorities. And of course, my regular 9 to 5, right? Like, gotta focus on that, because that is how my family eats. So just kind of wanted to update you guys. Not a lot of structure to this, like I said before. Also, for the people that have, been rocking with me for however long, I want to thank you guys, because although, the burnout happened, it was fun. It was a crazy ride. We did a lot of cool stuff. Seeing just comments of like, man, I used to watch you back in 2017, or I watched you when I was in middle school or high school, and now I graduated from college, and now I'm doing my own thing. All of that is so cool to see, right? Just seeing that you had that impact and you provided that entertainment, and maybe even sometimes got people out of situations where maybe they're stressed, right? And you were that source of entertainment for them, for that day or whatever the case is. So hopefully the new chapter, I could do that. We could talk, we could have fun, we could have discussions about things. My arm is getting tired as I hold this gimbal, so my camera angle is going crazy. Not gonna hold you. My arm is tired. It's burning right now. It is burning, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys some closure where I've been. I've been here. I've been here. I've been around. I have not been posting really on any platform. I do want you guys, because I'm going to get a lot more active on everything. Follow me on X, Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. That has been a dead platform for me that I feel like we're going to do some stuff. Follow me on TikTok. Oh, it's DLloydTV everywhere. I mean, pretty much everywhere. DLloydTV. Follow it. Interact. Let's have some fun, man. If you feel like, I don't want to go for the next journey, I completely understand. And I hope you enjoyed the content that I made over the last decade. I hope it brought, some fun and positivity while you watched it. Hopefully the next chapter could bring that to everybody that wants to come along for those rides. But it truly means a lot that you subscribed, that you supported, that you did all of that, man. I can't underestimate that enough. Like, that has really meant a lot to me, and I appreciate it, man. So hopefully y'all rock with me, man. We have game 7 of the finals tonight. KD got traded, all that good stuff we'll probably talk about here in the next upcoming days. But just wanted to get this out there first. Put this out, let this, let people digest this information. Let me kind of see how are people reacting to it in a way. What do you guys want to see specifically? If you have ideas, let me know. Follow all of my socials, like I said before: Instagram, X, Twitter, TikTok. I'm not really on Snapchat no more, but those are the main 3. Here, TikTok, X, Instagram. 4. Those are the main 4. All right, I'm rambling. I'm gonna get out of here, man. But like I said, thank you guys again for this whole journey. I'm looking forward to what's next.